everybody, JMIS here for an episode of Squeeky Small Screen Reviews. But instead of hosting at the Miniplex due to the COVID-19 beer bug Heineken flu pandemic, we'll be here at my humble abode. This will give me the chance to finally review TV and streaming content. But before we start this party, if you're new to the channel, if you want to see more stuff from Madtown channel, subscribe. That also helps us a lot too. And also give us a thumbs up. Oh, and a comment. Oh, and share. Now my party animals, it's showtime. So I checked out the show UNDONE. The story follows Alma, a 28-year-old who lives a normal, if not mundane life in San Antonio, Texas. However, her whole life changes after she gets into a car accident and dies. Oh, sorry, typo. She almost dies. This incident unleashes a new ability. That is, bending time and space. She's like Eden Fessy, but as a Hispanic woman. Using her abilities, she teams up with her deceased father to help him uncover his death and what caused it. This show is a comedy-ish and a drama-ish kind of show, just like something like Fleabag or BoJack Horseman. And speaking of BoJack Horseman, oh yeah, I forgot to remind you folks. So I just want to let you know that since we're not in our normal location, things won't be in order compared to our regular episodes. So I might be all over the place. So now with that being said, for UNDONE, it was created by Raphael Ba Waksberg, who is known as for being the creator of BoJack Horseman. Oh, which by the way, check out part 2. The finale, it is bonkers. It's bonkers, baby. It's so bonkers. Check out BoJack Horseman. Please check it out. But back to the review. One of the characters with the last name Hollingsworth is named after Mike Hollingsworth, who also worked on BoJack Horseman as the supervising director. Going back to bending of reality and all that humbo jumbo, I was pretty fascinated in the whole spiritual aspect of this show. The character Jacob, Alma's dad, explains that not only people have the ability to affect time, but he also explains how it originated from Mexican folklore and spirituality. Co-creator Katie Purdy, who was also the writer of Bojangles Ponesmith, was asked to help with the concept of UNDONE. She actually lived in Guadalajara, Mexico, and was grown into shaman medicine. It was then later used for the story. Writers on the show, Joanna Callo and Lauren Otero, consulted with experts on Mesoamerican tribal traditions. So yeah, this show, it did its research. Watching the series was a real roller coaster. There's a lot of twists and turns. And while it could be funny at some points, other times it had those moments where it just makes you think. It makes you think whether or not if reality is real or if it's just a figment of an illusion. Oh, and Alita Battle Angel is the main character. Hell yeah! But for real though, it's really nice to see Rosa Salazar in another role. And an animated one at that. Now that I mentioned animation, the show actually uses rotoscoping. All you animation enthusiasts probably already know what rotoscoping is. But to all the normies out there, let me break it down for you. Rotoscoping is a technique that involves tracing over live-action footage. This is done frame by frame to give the final product a realistic movement. Disney Films uses technique especially for some of Ralph Bakshi's movies, including Fire and Ice and Lord of the Rings, the OG version. But the movie that really comes to mind is the film Scanner Darkly, which stars my boy Keanu Reeves. Undone is actually the first non-short TV series to use this technique. And to give you a little good example, in terms of the behind the scenes, there's actually the car scene. During pre-animation, Rosa was only being shot in a car, while the entire set was in a 12-foot by 12-foot soundstage with minimal props. This, however, worked on Rosa's favor, in which she's able to work more quickly without having to wait for setups. So as you can tell, there's a lot of good things coming from the show. The characters and the setting was established perfectly in the first 2 episodes. And I do mean the first 2 episodes, not just the first one, because everything, including the explanation of Alma's powers, is explained in those first 2 episodes. Just trust me on this. And the finale, which I won't give too much away now, is almost left like a cliffhanger. At least, it's open in interpretation. And it's also a good lead up to a possible season 2. There's not a whole lot of CMs. I mean, I guess, if you're looking to watch a more serious, straightforward drama show, this show might not be it. This show does have drama, as I mentioned before, but it will have moments where they will joke around and add a bit of comedy to level things out. I guess it all depends on your taste. But for me, I enjoyed this mind-bending, story-twisting ride, and I highly recommend it. If you haven't seen Undone, you should check it out. You can catch Season 1 on Amazon Prime. And if you have seen Undone, tell us what you think about it. Do you give it a pause up, or do you give it a pause down? Let us know in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this episode of Squeeky Small Screen Reviews, give us a pause up. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button down below. Just give it a little tap, don't be afraid. It won't bite ya. Well, I'll catch you guys back into my apartment next time. But until then, stay squeaky. Bang!